Right, so, well, I was going to do it tomorrow, but I found out it's basically, it feels cured. I've checked the rest of the other resin that was in the other mould I had left over, so hopefully this has worked. So I'm going to see if it has worked. If not, the idea is I'll be keeping the mould, but I have to just trim this out and brush it on instead of doing a pour method. But here's hoping it's worked. I put it in this because I didn't, in case it did leak. Yeah. So it looks alright so far. Put that in so I'm not messing with it. A little bit did, a little bit has like come out a little bit. I had to use staples and leftover silicone from a sealer gun that I had left to make sure this was not going to leak. And she's drinking my tea as usual. So now all I can do is just try and get the fin apart. Now I need to put it around something because it's slightly warped now because I have taken it a bit too quick, but you know what, put it back into shape. I need something round. Is this big enough? Well, it almost fits. I need to find something suitable, but yeah, probably get the camera downwards so that we can show it in better detail. It'll do. So there is the T.A.R.D.I.S lens in clear, and if you can just see if I focus it on, there's a loads of air bubbles. But you know what? You can sort of see my hand. It looks like the T.A.R.D.I.S lens. It's got the detail. I'm not too bothered or too fussed. If I had to do it, I'd probably make a Mark II, but this needs to be done, so I will be using this part. I mean, look at that, it's got a really nice, that's hopefully what the dome lights are also going to look like. It has a really nice sheen to it. So from a distance, like, you're not gonna see them, but it's got all the detail that it needs, and I'm very happy with that. It's just the bubbles. And I will need to get something perfectly circular and leave it to set for the next, however long it says, because I have taken it out a bit too quick. But I'm really happy with that. So yeah, what I've learned from this, it probably could do with being a bit thicker so that the air can probably degas properly, which is going to be more expensive, and I need to make a 3D print, so I will be getting back into 3D printing. This is all the flashing. I will get back into it, but yeah, at the minute I'm going to need a new printer. I want to get into resin printing now because of how much quality. It would mean I wouldn't have to make a mold, make one of these pink molds and then try to cast this. I could then just print it on the actual printer. But it's not something I've looked into. Maybe I'm lying, maybe I'm wrong, because I don't know if you can get it in a clear. We'd have to look into that anyway. So, but yeah, and the reason why it kept getting trapped, that's my stupid mistake. When I made this, these were two separate pieces. These piece here, and then this was domed. So I gave a lip, and when I glued it together, that's probably the reason why it's got stuck a lot easier on the inside, because there's a ledge. So my finger, you can probably see, my finger gets caught there. If I can point it out, that ledge is stopping. So what I could have done with the mould originally is body fill it and give it a taper. But there's the flashing on that side, so I do need to trim it up a little. I can't imagine this getting damaged. I say that and I hope it doesn't get damaged now. So yeah, if we, for demonstration purposes, that's, well, that would be on the inside. See, I'm learning as I'm going. So if you imagine when there's a bulb inside, that's kind of what it would look like. So, clear. While it's curing, I'm going to probably now make the roof part of it and the base. And the type it's going to be, because I haven't talked much about this TARDIS, is a mixture. It's my own design. But as you probably could tell from the last one, it was inspired by the Matt Smith one. But there were bits that I wanted to get right, but I didn't get right. I wanted it to be a slim one, which is this time what this one's going to be. So it's going to be roughly about the same height. It's going to look taller, but because of it being thinner. The other thing, so the lamp is Matt Smith inspired, the entire lantern. The signs are more of the Met police boxes in Scotland, and yeah, and then the body's mainly like a William Hartnell, and the roof will be like the Peter Cushing one. So it's a mixture of all different designs over the years. All the best elements. Oh, and then the signs, the boxes will stick out like the Paul McGann ones, because it has like a roof look to it, like you could stand underneath and rain wouldn't hit you, basically. So yeah, so I don't know if it shows there. It probably shows better now. You can just see that where I've got to clean all that off, which I probably could try with a torch. Try it with a knife and make sure to do it away from the body. So the reason why I can do it like this is because it's not fully, this is called green trimming, which we do at work with fiberglass. When it's not fully gone off, you can sort of trim it just a bit. I mean, you wouldn't really notice it from a distance. I mean, like that. So yeah, that's the lens that I'm going to clean up now. Something's got in there, and I don't know what that is, but hey ho, something's dropped in my mould, but you know what? For what it is, it's about, I can't even remember how big it is, 12 centimetres in diameter by 8 centimetres. So it's not the biggest thing, but now I'm going to start, like I say, cleaning it up. I'm going to start making the parts for it. So yeah, I don't know when the next video is, but again, whenever it is.